Guys, welcome back to A Step Above. This is a new series that I'm hosting called The Cocktail Chronicles, where I'll be taking you through the city of Denver and we'll be looking at specific cocktail lounges and what makes them unique from each other. I'm a fan of cocktails, and this idea came to me when I was out and about and I wanted to do something different. I wanted to get a taste of the city. Denver is a beautiful city and it's unique in its own way. So what better idea than to put a series together where we are specifically focusing on cocktails and the elegant lifestyle of a man or woman in the Sartorial community. So if this is a video you're interested in, stay tuned. The first cocktail lounge we're going to discuss is the Family Jones. At the Family Jones, they speak that they are keenly aware of the connection to the production and sale of distilled spirits. Now, the Family Jones is located here in Denver, Colorado, in the Low-High area. I stumbled across this establishment, and by stumbled I mean I Googled it, so it's okay. And the spirits that they sell and manufacture are not only Colorado based, but forgetting the name, but the barley, the ingredients are all farm raised at a local farm. If I'm not mistaken, it is in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Maybe incorrect in that, you guys can look that up. And they hold a sacred relationship between the farm and the distillers. And they do a great job of cultivating the right amount of ingredients to have a unique taste in their products. Now, the Family Jones has premium spirits and they sell vodka, they sell gin. The gin is called Jupiter Jones, and the vodka is I may be pronouncing this incorrectly, the Anarchy Jones. And again, the gin is called the Jupiter Jones. They have a Earl Grey Jupiter Jones, which is a rust-colored gin. They also have the Mo Jones, which is rum. And they also have the Atticus Jones, which is rye. And I left one more off, the Ella Jones, which is bourbon. Now, their spirits have won multiple awards for their taste, their complexity, and their overall uniqueness. Yes, I was absolutely looking forward to this. Oh, we gotta go outside.
Yes, sir. Then we go in. Welcome to the lab.
So tell me what I'm looking at as we're walking through.
This is where the magic happens. So, essentially, the way the Family Jones works is we have two production facilities. This is the Spirit House. So what you drink here is made here, primarily, and then what you find in other establishments and liquor stores is made up in a facility up in Lubbock.
So everything you guys make, it's tested, measured here.
Oh yeah. So we're about 5 years old now. This place opened in the fall of 2017. And this essentially is kind of not only where things get tested and perfected, but also, like I said, when you're drinking here, most of the stuff you're drinking here is made.
It's from here,
Yep.
made here,
Yep.
for here.
Yes, sir.
That's lovely.
Yes, sir. So a little bit of botanical wall for nerding out, having some fun, testing. Rob, our master distiller, is a mad scientist when it comes to gin. He is known across the country for his skill set in the world of making gin.
Okay.
But he also has expanded his repertoire whiskey, or bourbon and rye whiskey, excuse me, which you just tasted tonight.
Absolutely.
So, fermentation tank.
Now, how many?
You want to taste it? You want to taste it?
You just put your finger in there?
Tastes like beer. This is going to be pumped into the still.
Wow.
Just grain, water, natural yeast. We open up the doors. Yeast is going to break down the starches in the grain and the sugars. We get what's called a wort, W-O-R-T, wort, or mash, essentially.
Okay.
That gets pumped into the still, and then we distill it, and we make whiskey.
So, what you mentioned Rob, right? Correct?
Rob Masters, yes.
And he's the master distiller.
Yeah, his
distiller.
last name is Masters.
I hope you guys have enjoyed video 1 of the Cocktail Chronicles. I look forward to bringing you the ambiance and just the pleasure of living in a city of Denver, Colorado. There's such uniqueness to this series, or to this city, pardon me. And I believe that this series, if you find your way coming through Denver, check this video out. Look at all the multiple cocktail lounges. You're gonna have upscale, not saying that any are lower scale, but you're going to see the ambiance change in each one. They're gonna have a unique thing that brings individuals to their establishments. So if you guys have any video or any comments or questions, drop them in the comment section. You can also find me on Instagram. That said, guys, I appreciate your audience, and I'll catch you next time.